A child saw his father depositing 1 anna in a hundi every day for charity. By the time the child was 10 years of age, he started depositing 2 annas a day for charity. With humble beginnings as the son of a pawnbroker in Triplicane, this child has grown up to distribute about 1 crore rupees every year in wide-ranging charitable activity. This is the story of Sri Sugal Chand Jain. Rajasthan, the land of myriad hues, was the home of Nathmal Singhvi Jain. Nathmal Singhvi Jain migrated from Rajasthan and settled in Chennai, then known as Madras, early in the 20th century and began his business as a pawnbroker. Nathmal Singhvi Jain's wife went to her husband's native place in Siat village, Rajasthan for her delivery. On 23rd July 1944, she delivered a male baby. It was a year with a very good monsoon and an excellent harvest. Instinctively, the boy was named Sugal, meaning prosperity. Sugal Chand Jain started his education at the Madras Corporation School and was later shifted to the Jain Hindi Primary School, where he studied till he got his secondary school leaving certificate. As a primary school student, he was also exposed to the nuances of Rajasthani rural education with high emphasis on values for part of an academic year when his family took him to his native village. Soon after he finished school, Sugal Chand began to assist his father in his business. On July 1st, 1963, Sugal Chand married Chandra Bai. Temperamentally, Sugal was reluctant to continue as a pawnbroker and decided to change track. He dabbled for a short while in different fields before venturing into agency of lottery tickets.
When these lotteries are introduced in Tamil Nadu, I was just buying a single ticket here and there. And there were big queues. So suddenly it struck to me. So we sent a draft for 100 lottery tickets to Government of Haryana and got 100 lottery tickets.
With this jackpot of an idea, Sugal Chand built up this lottery business on a large scale, representing the lotteries of various state governments of India and earning a handsome profit. It was not a question of striking it rich by buying a prize-winning lottery ticket, but one of striking gold by sheer hard work, selling millions of lottery tickets to aspirants all over the country. Sugal Chand became an acknowledged expert in the lottery business and also wrote a reputed book on the subject. The substantial profits from lottery business did not stop this dynamic man from his constant climb to reach higher and higher. A whole range of business expansion began. Yes, in less than 3 decades, the expansion has been more than staggering. Sugal and Damani is Chennai's first exclusive showroom for diamond jewelry. When the showroom opened, skeptics wondered whether there was enough market for an exclusive showroom for high-value diamonds. Indeed, history has proved that Sugal and Damani's diamonds are forever. Sugal Chand Jain's strength lies in his intrinsic capacity to retain relationships, honor partnerships, and recognize the merits of all his colleagues and fellow workers in each one of his enterprises.
Normally, partnerships does not run long because sometimes what happens, the technical person feels that it is because of him the company runs, and the financier feels that it is because of him the run. But luckily for us, this type of people we didn't get, and from 1988 onwards our partnership is running well, because it is because that we have, everybody thinks that it is not that he who does things, it is the team who does the job.
As Dame Luck smiled on Sugal Chand Jain with his first business, every business he launched has been a winning lottery ticket. The difference, however, is that the man behind this success has been putting in 18 hours of work a day to make each one of them a success. How long will I chase prosperity? I have crossed the limit I had set for my material assets. What now? Can I contribute to something permanent? Some fundamental questions began to torment the spectacularly successful Sugal Chand. He went to a Jain sadhu to take advice.
He said that your attitude is not to become a sadhu also. You can't leave all these people and become a sadhu. And if you sit idle at home, for 3 days it will be alright. 4th day your wife will start scolding you. Then you have to put your children also in the mainstream. So once your business is closed, then it will be difficult. Again you have to reinvent everything. So better you do one thing, you do your business as usual. And whatever you have mentally kept, that is your money. Keep that is your money, and rest of it belongs to the society.
In 1983, Sugal Chand made his first major contribution to the Cancer Institute in Chennai by donating 5 lakh rupees. The Cancer Institute at Adyar, Chennai is one of the most respected and internationally reputed medical institutions rendering charitable services.
When we came to know him, it was very clear that he was one that wanted to share what he had with the less privileged in the society. I think that was something very unique about Mr. Sugal Chand Jain. Subsequently, of course, our friendship grew, and I think he has contributed significantly to the institute for the various building programs, one for the diagnostic complex in 1984, and much later in 1995 for our intraoperative block, which is now called the Sugal Damani block.
Sugal Chand Jain's second contribution was another 5 lakh rupees to Shankara Nethralaya. Shankara Nethralaya has come to be recognized as the premier eye hospital in the country, involved in treatment and research, founded on lofty ideals as a charitable institution.
Mr. Jain has been a board member for a period of 6 terms, the last 18 years in our institution, rendering yeoman service. Not only has he contributed himself personally more than about 38 lakhs of rupees to our cause, but he was also instrumental in giving seed money for starting 2 important departments in our institution. One of the departments happens to be the glaucoma service, and it is named after the Singavi Nathamal Trust. And the second department which Mr. Jain nurtured and brought up to its present prominence, I would say, is the Bhagavan Mahavir Virtual Services in our institution.
It is not just his philanthropy what is appealing, his hospitality, his involvement with the main hospital, attending the board meetings, and also he involving his family. Both the sons are extremely involved whenever we have a fundraising event.
Several other institutions have received substantial financial assistance from Sugal Chand's group of companies and his various charitable trusts. Among such beneficiaries are the Voluntary Health Services, Chennai, the Child's Trust Hospital, Chennai, Bhagwan Mahavir Viklang Sahayata Samiti, Jaipur, Tarabai Desai Eye Hospital, Jodhpur, Vardhaman Sikshan Samiti, Bhiwar, and Medicity Hospitals, Hyderabad.
We were fortunate to come across Sri Sugal Chand Jain of Sugal and Damani, who very honestly and successfully helped us to raise funds close to 4 crores. With his constant help, our society has been able to establish hospitals, medical institutions, rural health projects to serve the community in state of Andhra Pradesh.
The public believes, and even I as the director of lotteries believed, that everything was not always above board in the management of lotteries. But Mr. Sugal Chand proved that by adopting straightforward methods, one can garner substantial resources for the benefit of charitable organizations, even through as small a medium as a lottery.
The financial assistance distributed by Sugal Chand Jain and his group to various institutions of this kind in recent years has been to the tune of about 1 crore rupees every year. With the idea of rendering consistent, organized financial help to the society, Sugal Chand set up the Singhvi Charitable Trust. The Singhvi Trust conducts weekly eye camps in the neighborhood of Chennai and elsewhere in Tamil Nadu, where senior qualified eye doctors test and treat visual defects of about 1,500 patients a month, totally free of cost. Medicines are distributed to the waiting patients. The trust also distributes about 9,000 pairs of spectacles every year to the poor and needy, free of cost. So far, about 1 lakh spectacles have been distributed. Cases which require surgery are referred to Shankara Nethralaya. Dental treatment is also provided along with the eye camps. The trust has a diagnostic center with facilities including X-ray, ECG and so on available at subsidized rates. Deserving patients who need major surgery are given financial assistance for their treatment, including assistance for heart surgery. Through the Vidya Jyoti Trust, Sugal Chand Jain has set up 3 schools in Chennai.
This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash.
The Jadavbhai Natwal Singhvi Jain Vidyalaya Matriculation Higher Secondary School can be proudly declared as a model school with education in English medium.
In today's trend, most of the schools are running on a commercial basis. But we people are not running on a commercial basis. We do it with dedication. And my management is also supporting us, motivating us always to do only to back on quality.
Sugal Chand has also established a reputed school in his native Siat village in Rajasthan.
in the 60s itself, my father gave donation for construction of school buildings and lot. We were not that Lakpati or not Karorpati, you forget about at that time, even Hajarpatis. But that intense feeling was there. It's not that we were waiting. Even the building, which trust building, we are sitting here, I purchased in 1975. The first building I purchased only in the name of the trust. What money we have is not our money. We are only trustees of it. God desired that what I should do. Otherwise, I don't feel that I have got any intelligence or anything extraordinary from others. I have seen people who are more intelligent, more talented, but still they are struggling. But here, God has given me strength, so that is, He is giving me money, and again He has given me strength to part with it also. So when we part, we feel pleasure.
This intense desire took a concrete shape as the Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation. A galaxy of selfless service providers have been honored with the Bhagwan Mahavir Awards presented by this foundation every year to individuals and institutions who achieve excellence in the sphere of social and community services, non-violence, vegetarianism, education and medicine. 26 recipients are chosen out of a few thousand nominations. Each of these awards carry a cash prize of 5 lakh rupees. At the request of Sugal Chand Jain, Bharat Ratna Shri C. Subramaniam was initially the chairman of the jury. The jury consists of several eminent members who are among India's who is who of celebrities. The current chairman of the jury is Justice Shri M.N. Venkatachalaya, former Chief Justice of India.
The first meeting, I could see the transparency of his soul and his countenance. I saw that there was no dichotomy between what he thought, what he spoke, and what he did. Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation is nothing but the personification of the great values that Sugalji has set for himself in his life. His concern is that the procedure must be transparent and the awards must go to the worthy and deserving. The culture, the inner man in Sugalji is perhaps the very, very essence and personification of the true values of Jainism.
Sugal Chand was one of the 26 eminent people the nation honored with the Jain Ratna Award to mark the 2600th birth anniversary of Bhagwan Mahavir. Every member of Sugal Chand Jain's family, including his wife Srimati Chandra Bai, his sons Prasan Chand Jain and Vinod Kumar Jain, his daughter Kiran and son-in-law Dilip Kumar, his daughters-in-law Nirmala and Kalavati, and his loving stepmother Futri Bai have been pillars of strength in fulfilling the dreams of Sugal Chand Jain in extending their vision and support for these multifarious charitable activities. This man has truly adopted the Jain ideology of aparigraha, giving away as much wealth as possible to as many deserving people among the needy and the poor. He has become richer every time he is given away.
एक व्यक्ति अपनी ही प्रज्ञा के बल पर इसे सुदूर अपने जन्म स्थान से जाकर के व्यवसाय के क्षेत्र में जो विस्तार किया है और व्यक्तिगत जीवन के विकास के लिए तो हजारों लाखों व्यक्ति प्रयत्न करते ही करते हैं, लेकिन सामाजिक जीवन के प्रश्नों को भी उन्होंने उतनी ही गंभीरता से देखा और उसके लिए उन्होंने काम किया है। एक अच्छे काम करने के लिए दूसरों को प्रोत्साहित करना, दूसरों को सम्मानित करना, जिससे कि दूसरों की जिंदगी में भी दिया जल जाए। और तीर्थंकर महावीर ने ऐसे लोगों के लिए कहा था, जह देवो देव संयम, एक दीपक प्रकाशित होता है और वह दिया अगर कोई दूसरा दीप अगर उसके निकट में आता है तो उसे भी प्रकाश देकर के अंधकार से लड़ने का सामर्थ्य वो दे देता है। सुगल जी ने इसी प्रकार से किया है कि अनेक लोगों को इस श्रेष्ठतम कार्य के लिए सेवा की दृष्टि से, अध्ययन की दृष्टि से, अहिंसा की दृष्टि से, लोक कल्याण की दृष्टि से, समाज के उद्धार की दृष्टि से, जहाँ जहाँ जो भी कुछ हो सकता है, बहुत उत्साह के साथ, बड़ी श्रद्धा और लगन के साथ समाज के सहयोग और निर्माण के लिए उनका जो एक महत्वपूर्ण योगदान रहा है, मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ कि पूरे समाज में यह अद्वितीय अनुपम उदाहरण है। ऐसे अच्छे लोग समाज को प्राप्त होना समाज का भी सौभाग्य है, मानव जाति का सौभाग्य है, इस देश का सौभाग्य है। बस मैं उनके लिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामना देना चाहूँगी। वो स्वस्थ रहें, प्रसन्न रहें, वो अधिक शक्तिशाली हो, उनके हाथ और लंबे हों और उनके द्वारा समाज कल्याण का काम अधिक से अधिक होता रहे, मेरी शुभकामना इस परमात्मा से।
प्रजा शांति से जिया करे, परम अहिंसा धर्म जगत में फैल सर्वहित किया करे, फैले प्रेम परस्पर जग में मोह दूर पर रहा करे, अप्रिय कटुक कठोर शब्द नहीं कोई मुख से कहा करे, गन कर सब